Hello, welcome Pisces. Welcome to today's reading for you. I'll be doing a prediction reading um, for you today, and yours is going to be a little different. This is going to include your additional readings on love and money, um, and it's going to be kind of like your birthday reading since I have not done your birthday reading. And I don't even know if we're still in Pisces season, but I have not forgotten about you, Pisces. This is going to be your predictions and birthday. Okay. I hope you are well today and everything is good. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start out with your predictions reading. Everyone else will get a prediction, but you're going to get an additional money and love reading along with this. And so this is going to be for you, Pisces, your birthday reading, okay? Yes, Pisces, happy birthday. And so let's go ahead and get started and see what's coming off for Pisces in this season. Let me turn this music down just a little bit more. I think that's good. Welcome, Pisces. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. I hope you are well this weekend. It's a beautiful day outside, not as crazy as yesterday was if you're down here in the northern part of the U.S., the Northern California area. But it's a little bit better today. The sun came out for a little bit, but yeah, I hope you're enjoying your weekend. And let's see what's coming forward for you right now. So I'm using a few of my decks. The first deck I'm using is my Dream Oracle, which I am quickly becoming very used to. And then I'm also going to use my Crow Tarot deck for your reading as well. Like, share, comment, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. If you choose to, you can also send me an email just to say hello, to say what's up, talk to me. I will talk back. And know that these readings are general, so don't try to make them fit. If they do fit, beautiful, right? If not, don't try to make them fit. You can hit me up or let me know what you're looking for, and we can possibly give you your personal reading, okay? Here's my email, LettiSpeak, that's singular, LettiSpeak@gmail.com. I also have my calendar below, okay? Let's get started. Pisces. So I have cat that came out for you, purse or wallet, and airplane. And so this feels like, just feeling the energy of these three oracle cards coming out, it almost feels like, let me see, the music still sounds loud to me. It almost feels like there is something that you want to do, or something that you're about to do or pursue here. And it has something that possibly will take money. So there's some consideration around this thing with money, and it possibly has something to do with travel, or you allowing yourself to take this risk or jump, right? Because there's the energy of allowing yourself to take the risk and just really trusting that whatever happens, you will land on your feet. There may be some risk tied along with this that you're thinking about, and it has something to do with going from one place to another, right? With airplane, it feels like there's some part of you that will be moving maybe extending yourself in some type of way. Um, Also, the energy around understanding the value that you hold as well through this process. It may have something to do with you understanding that the outcome does not determine your value. Your value is actually um, it's intrinsic to who you are, not what you can do or what type of success you can accomplish. There's something about that coming out here. I feel like Spirit is really saying no matter what happens, right? Understand that you will land on your feet and it doesn't define you, okay? And so let's find out here. We have Cat, take care of yourselves. Trust that if you do, you'll always land on your feet. Pursue your true wealth and spread your wings and fly. Okay. So that's the energy that's coming out for Oracle. Now let's take a look and see like where you are right now. And I did pull out my cards just for the sake of time. This may end up being a long reading. Y'all know I'm just long-winded. And so we have the Star. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So this feels like it's speaking a lot about where you are right now, even the environment, what it feels like in the place where you are right now. Your spiritual environment, it could even be your physical environment, is one where there's a lot of support, a lot of guidance. This may even be in support of whatever this is that you want. See, the Star on one hand talks about something that you may have possibly wished for or asked for or even, requested, right? It's wish fulfillment. Now, on the other hand, this could talk about the support that you have around this, the fact that you are being guided towards what it is that you're asking for. And so this says that where you are right now, there's lots of support around you, supporting your desires. And where it is that you feel like you are desiring to go or what you're wanting to do. There's guidance and support around that. I also have the Three of Pentacles, which talks about some type of possible work, job, some type of project, collaboration that is focused around this. The environment that you're in is one that is actually, it feels with the Three of Pentacles, that means it's coming along well. You're actually have an environment that is doing a really good job of meeting the needs around this request with the Three of Pentacles. When I think of the Three of Pentacles, I see people working, particularly you. And there's some focus that may be on you and the fact that you're doing a really good job with this. People may be looking and admiring the good job that you're doing. People may even be considering hiring you or giving you some type of promotion because you're doing such a good job. And so there's something in your environment that is demonstrating or it has your work on display in some type of way. Someone is seeing it possibly. The environment is showcasing possibly what it is that you're doing in a beautiful way, in a powerful way that actually is showing you to be very competent in what you're doing. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about an investment. Whatever it is that you have or whatever you have surrounding you right now, there's a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of resources that you've put into this, and it shows in the environment. It shows that you have invested in this, and it's all around you. Your investment is fully supported. It's almost like everywhere you look, there is support around this idea that you are heading towards right now. But there may be a question that you have around this. And so I have the Temperance coming out, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. And so the question could be around, when I think of the Temperance is a card that talks about patience. It talks about balance. Temperance demonstrates the experimenting in many of the ways that temperance is standing. There's always two cups, one cup pouring into the other, because there is like a search. It's almost like, experimenting, trying to find the right balance or trying to find the right recipe, right? Or the right piece of, it's almost like you're creating something and you're looking for the right prescription for that creation. And so temperance is always working diligently, staying balanced though. And so this question could be around whether or not something is being done right, whether or not you'll actually find, you may be looking for something specific. It may be around whether or not you'll find exactly what you're looking for, right down to the T. This may be something that you've been working on and perfecting, right? And the question could be around how to actually come to that perfection that you're looking for. It could also be around, because the temperance is very patient, it's balanced energy. You could also be asking whether or not you're moving too fast with this. That could be a question that you're asking. Whether this is moving too fast, and will it come out with perfection like you have envisioned it to be? I also have the Four of Pentacles. There's some part of this that may have something to do with money. You could be questioning whether or not you've reserved enough money for this, or whether or not you have enough money put to the side for this, I'm hearing. Because the Four of Pentacles is a card that talks about reserve or holding back. And so there may be questions about that. Something about the financial situation here. And possibly even some anxiety around that. And so as you can see, the bird is holding the pentacles really tightly. So there's some reservation, right, with what it is that you have. Maybe wondering whether you will have enough, or whether you will be able to save enough in time, whether you will be able to actually make use of that. There's something about obsessing in some type of way over not losing something. And the fear of not being able to experience the joy of what you have, right? So there's some question around possibly resources. I also have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is all about moving up to a higher level. The Eight of Cups talks about exhausting all of your resources where you are and needing to move to a place that's going to give you new challenges, new opportunities, right? Some kind of level up. This particular card is actually talking about possessions and material wealth, possibly even walking away from it and leaving it all in exchange for something, some greater level of fulfillment. So there may be some kind of trade-off here that you're being forced to decide about, like whether or not this is going to be worth it. There's something about needing to look within with this Eight of Cups to discover what it is that you really, truly want when it's all said and done. What's most important? There may be a trade-off here in order to receive that level of fulfillment that you're looking for with this. All right, so those are the questions. It may have something to do with time, may have something to do with money or resources. And then, there's the question around whether or not this will actually be worth it. Okay. Now, when I look and I pulled some cards to find out like what type of things will come up as challenges, we have the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, 8-8 coming out. And so there may be something around energy. Eights are usually active, energy, it's movement. There may be, challenges around having enough energy, whatever this is. The Eight of Pentacles is specifically talking about work. The Eight of Swords is talking about moving past like mental blockages or any type of challenges that would arise. There's a mental growth that's happening here at the same time. So it's almost like whatever this is will be requesting all of you. And there's a challenge with possibly being able to give that level of commitment to this, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. That's commitment, that's mastery. And the Eight of Swords is clarity around this. This is higher level of learning and knowing and knowledge around this as well. So the King of Swords has mastered, when it comes to ideas, logic, thinking things through. It's air energy, which talks about it's dealing with the mind specifically. And so there's strategies here. And so this is not something that you'll be able to just walk into. Like this takes a lot of energy and planning and effort to pull this off. And also problem solving for anything that might arise. There's the need to have things set up to offer solutions. And this places you in the leading role. And so this is going to request a lot. Okay. There's something about being in a position of being a trusted advisor as well. You will be required to know things, And so there's a lot about this that will necessitate a growth as well. I see there's going to be like some self challenges with the Eight of Swords. This is challenging like your own personal limits, And so while this pursuit is happening, there's going to be some maturing happening at the same time, some evolving happening at the same time as you are being confronted with your own limits and boundaries. Like you'll also be in a place to have to challenge those and overcome those while you're pursuing this. So it's almost like you'll be operating in a multifaceted way. Okay. And so this is the challenge here. There may even be times where you feel super overwhelmed and like you're being stretched really thin, even beyond your capacity. But the King of Swords is the problem solver. So this is nothing that you cannot handle, right? This is nothing that you can't handle. It's going to require for you to look inward and discover untapped potential that you have within, but it's doable, okay? All right, and then I look to see, like, what are some things that will come up here that you don't see, okay? We have the Fool, the Hermit. I love this energy. And the Two of Wands. The Fool, the Hermit, and the Two of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of adventure here. And I feel like it's going to be around the unexpected. The Fool ventures into places that it has not been before. There's a sense of excitement, newness, a childlike energy of wonder and delight and exploration. There's going to be a lot of things here in the future that you're going to be able to experience for the very first time. And it may, in fact, take you in a direction that is exact opposite of anything that you've experienced already. It's also going to require, as I stated before, a level of belief in self or faith, right? There's going to be a lot of need for self-encouragement, those times when you're all alone and you're sitting with yourself, with your own thoughts. Like those are the times that mean everything. There's going to be moments where you have to pump yourself up and be your own cheerleader, moments where no one else gets to see that. And so this requires you to look for your innermost, deepest faith, okay? And the Fool overall, the beautiful thing about this is the Fool is unafraid. The Fool doesn't have that sense of failure because it's not even on that level. The Fool just goes forward and says, I want to experience, right? It's unafraid to, venture out. It's ready. And it doesn't waver because it has nothing to really compare it to. I always like to compare the Fool to a child that's yet to get out in the world. They don't know, the difficulties and the hardships that's waiting for them. They're just ready to get out. And many times they don't know what they're asking for. What is our number one wish? Ooh, I can't wait till I get out, right? Don't we all say that until we get out and we be like, can I just come back home and I'll wash the dishes, I will wash the clothes. I will be glad to do all those things. I'll clean my bedroom. I'll be glad to do all those things that I have an attitude about doing because they don't know. Nevertheless, a really small child, they don't know. The only fears and doubts they have are the ones that we give them. And those are inherited. Those aren't because they went out and tried, to make it on their own. Some of them are, they'll go out, they'll touch the fire, things like that. But overall, the Fool is, it's an energy that doesn't waver in its faith because it has not really experienced, this yet. And so it doesn't have anything to compare or fear. And so there is something here about needing to be careful because of that. There's nothing to compare it to. There's a good side to that and a bad side. The bad side is many times we go out unknowingly in this a little bit of naivety. And so that's what we need to be careful for with the Fool energy. But this says that you're going to get an opportunity to explore and experience things, right? When you head in this direction. And we also have the Hermit, beautiful energy as well, which is pretty opposite of the Fool, right? So there are things that you will be experiencing for the first time, but there's also things that you're a little bit tempered in. There's things that you'll be able to apply your wisdom and actually you'll know how to get answers. The Hermit is actually an energy that goes, in seeking of answers, and it knows how to do that. It knows where to go. There are probably times where you will need to separate yourself just to align yourself or connect again, right? That's a very important part of this process I'm seeing, because the Hermit is a seeker. The Hermit is wise and tempered and very meditative. And there's something that is very important, and that's this solitude to the Hermit. It's almost like there are seasons where this must happen. And so this could be something that you feel drawn to kind of pull away in certain times to restore or to go and get certain answers to reaffirm your direction or some type of guidance that you might be needing along the way. The Hermit represents wisdom. It's all about wisdom, seeking it, giving it, living it, right? It's all about wisdom. And so there's something about that where you will be needing, wanting, or being guided to solitude. That's going to be something that's a part of this process. I'm guessing there's going to be things that you don't know that it's going to be wise to seek the answer about. There's possibly going to be hard times where the energy possibly feels heavy. Things feel heavy. There's going to be a need to find answers to problems and solutions. You are coming in as the King of Swords, so everybody may in fact be coming to you for answers, and you may not even know. And so you're going to have to go and get the answer, And so there's something about that, about unforeseen things that will drive you into the wilderness to get answers, right? And to stay grounded and stable, okay? Because there's a lot going on here. And then you'll come to crossroads. I did get this energy with the, was it the Eight of Cups? The crossroads of having to possibly determine the sacrifice and whether or not it's going to actually be enough, whether or not it's going to be worth what it is that you want to do. This Two of Wands is you making, some decision about which way to go or what you will choose. There will be many times where you will have to make decisions, and you won't be able to choose both of them. You're going to have to choose one or the other. And so there's going to be sacrifices possibly that you'll need to make along the way here. And you'll have to do so. The twos are also about balance. Okay. And patience. We did have the Temperance come out around you're questioning whether or not we're moving too fast or are we going too slow. There's something about timing here. Patience may be a part of that. As you can see on the top of these wands is the world. It almost is going to feel like you're balancing the world on your shoulders at some point here. There's a great level of responsibility I'm feeling here. There's also a great level of fulfillment too, because wands also stand for creativity and energy and doing, right? And so there's a great outpouring that you get to experience here too, that may provide moments of just great fulfillment, like, wow, wonder and joy and just awe of where you are or what you're doing. It almost feels like there's going to be moments where you get to really bask in the presence of creativity. In this world being at the top of the wands, it's like you're also going to feel in moments on the other side of that, like, I feel like there's always a balance, right? To the extent that we feel pain, Spirit will also allow us to feel joy. Okay, to the extent that we are able to feel heaviness and burden from what we're carrying, Spirit will also allow us to feel like we're at the top of the world, right? When it's good. There's always a balance, right? And so there's something about also experiencing the other side of that. It won't always feel heavy and strenuous, but there's going to be times where you feel like you are sitting on cloud nine somewhere, right? And this is going to be part of this Two of Wands experience, this new experience that's going to come in. You'll have moments that urge you to follow your heart, follow the energy of creativity, almost like something is waiting on you, And so when it's all said and done, this Two of Pentacles comes out again, another two, talking about balance and decisions. The Sun, okay, yes. And guess what? The Two of Swords. This is all about choices. How you want to do this, how you want to experience this. I feel like this is all about how it is that you envision this and how you want to see this come to pass. I think I got all the twos except for one. The only one I didn't get was the Two of Cups. And so since I have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands, there may be some challenges because the Two of Cups didn't come out. There may be some challenges around the Two of Cups usually represents a connection, being connected with those that see your vision, like exactly how you see it. Those that you don't even have to say, they already know what you're going to say before you say it. Like they're completely aligned with you right where you are. It's almost like a soul connection. Now, being that didn't come out, the Two of Cups didn't come out, I don't know if that is leaving something to be desired in this experience around that. I don't know if you'll feel like people get it. I do feel like you'll have a lot of support, but there's going to yet still be something that only you can relate. Only you get it, right? There's still going to be something around not having like a connection that will be that soul connection. I feel like the fact that Two of Cups didn't come out, there may still be something yet to be said about that. Something still desired with this experience. Now, I'm going to delve into that just a little bit more because the Two of Cups is a sharing of energy and emotions, almost like a heart, sharing one heart. Like I was saying, there's almost like this soul connection, being connected so in tunely with someone else that they finish your sentences. And there's something about this experience that may be lacking, having someone just completely stand in, the energy that you're feeling about this, whatever this is for you. So there's something about that emotional, that intuitive, the inner flow that's happening for you. You may have to really, that's why I was getting earlier, like there's going to be times where you'll need to encourage yourself because some parts of this journey is going to be you. There's some parts, not that I don't feel like you have support, you do, but there's some parts of this journey will be just you. And the Hermit came out as well. And so there's some parts of this you may have been meant to experience alone because this is your fulfillment with the star. This is your wish fulfillment. Yeah. And so not everybody is going to feel this deep inner fulfillment and connection that you feel, even though you will have the support. This is your dream. This is your outflow of creativity into the world. And so this connection, I don't think it's a romantic one. I really do think it's talking about a connection with what you're feeling here when you get to actually step into this energy. Okay. Now, when it's all said and done, we do have the sun. So that says whatever this is, it's going to be beautiful, fulfilling. The sun also talks about long-term success, right? This may be something that you're able to enjoy for a long time, right? The sun also talks about complete, utter fulfillment. Like there's some parts of this that you may have even dreamt about as a child. There's some deep part of you that will be fulfilled by this, some deep inner child that's going to be jumping for joy, right? When you get to really step into this and experience it. Now, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, again, is talking about choices. I feel like it's not going to be easy. You're going to probably be balancing lots of things, playing a balancing act, making choices, probably, juggling things, and also having to make those difficult decisions with the Two of Swords, with things that are equally as valuable, equally as desirable, and equally as important. But you're going to have to make a decision. There's going to be some difficult parts of this process too, okay? But it all is up to you, okay? Going back to our oracle cards, we have Cat, take care of yourself and trust that if you do take care of yourself, you'll always land on your feet. No matter what happens, make sure you take care of yourself through this process. Pursue your true wealth. There's something about this that when you pursue this or you take this risk, there's something about not doing it for the money, but doing it for the experience and for the enrichment that it's going to bring. There's something about that. Pursue that's your true wealth. It's not the money that we make. And it's not, all of the other little perks that come along with it, but it's the fact that there's something that was planted inside you before you even stepped on the scene of the earth that was meant to come forth and that was meant to be shared with the world, that's your true wealth. And though when you share that, it provides and attracts other perks to it, that's not what it's about. It's about you being open and actually being able to utilize and do this kind of soul exchange, right? There's the soul exchange that's happening by you stepping out and doing what you've been called to do, because there's always going to be somebody on the other side of that to receive it, whatever that is. And so this is saying, pursue your true wealth. Pursue that. And then spread your wings and fly. That's telling you to go after it. Go after it. And while you do that, make sure you loving yourself every step of the way and supporting yourself. And, drawing from the innermost parts of your being. Okay? Dig deep is what Spirit is saying. I love this. What is this for Pisces? What is this for Pisces? When Pisces spreads their wings and flies, what is this? All right, we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is getting a lot of attention. You see how the bird is up there, kind of like as the sun, getting a lot of attention, being lifted up in some type of way, possibly standing in places of I want to say like popularity in some kind of way, getting noticed, getting a lot of attention and a lot of light, being in the limelight. Now, there's something about the Six of Wands, I have to be honest. There's something a little bit challenging with the Six of Wands because, oh no, that's the Seven of Wands. The Six of Wands is being victorious and successful and actually riding on your high horse. So whatever this is, it's going to like really allow you to soar. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this is going to be, I want to say, lucrative on one hand. Ten of Pentacles represents financial completion, fulfillment, not lacking anything. So much so that you're starting to plan for the next generation with what you have. It's overflowing. And there's a need to address, okay, what's going to happen or how can I pass this on? This is so good. Or I have created something stable to the point where I do need to, pass it on. We also have the World here. This may possibly be something that allows you to move. There's something about this that says you have surpassed the ordinary experience and allowed yourself to actually move on to this energy of wholeness and completion. The World is a card of celebration. It's surrounded by the four fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And all four of those signs represent the four seasons. And it marks the passage of time. The World is actually the last card of the major arcana. And it represents successful and fruitful completion of a journey. One that actually have been charted from the very first step, right? There's some completion. So whatever this is that you have set out and determined to do, you will complete it. This will bring great joy and some relief because of all of the energy and work and time and effort and blood and sweat that you poured into this, and it's going to pay off in a job well done. Again, that's the same thing as that Six of Wands energy. You being recognized for what it is that you have done. So whatever this is possibly going to be something that will be recognized by a lot. We have the world here, the Six of Wands, that talks about a lot of recognition, being in front of a lot of people, having some level of notoriety. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's lots of wealth and money and fulfillment, Now, this also comes with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Now, this could also point to everything not happening streamlined. There could be times where there are stops and starts, or times where the vision is a little bit muddled. Maybe being over. The King of Swords did come out, right? The King of Swords can sometimes be too specific, right? If that's possible. Or what is that term? OCD, just wanting to be too perfect and carry out every little detail of the ideas that are coming into your head. But that will lead to overwhelm. And so that's where that Hermit's going to come in meditation, being guided, asking for direction, and also that Eight of Cups, having to ask the question, and all of these twos, decisions of what it is that you truly want and where it is that you need to focus your energy in. Okay, so whatever this is, it feels like it's going to be something that will be seen, okay, and recognized. And you will get your roses for this. Okay, next we're going to take a look at your money, Pisces. 51 minutes already. When I do this, it's like time just ceases to exist. I tries to keep it real simple, y'all, but it never happens. Okay, so about Pisces money. Let's see what's going on with Pisces money. What's going on with Pisces money? What's going on with Pisces money? Let's take a look. Future predictions about Pisces money. So right now I'm getting that there are things that you are utilizing, taking risks possibly with your money. There are things happening around you right now that is possibly very exciting and alluring, causing you to want to not only invest possibly or take risks. It feels like the energy is very favored too. If at any time the wheel is turning in your favor, it feels like it is right now with money. Right now in your environment, I'm also seeing there's possibly something that you're possibly focused on when it comes to your money. I don't know if you're taking courses or you're disciplined with money in some type of way, around a business of some kind. It feels like there's something that you're starting that's causing you to focus and pay really close attention to your money right now. There's something happening around you right now. Um, for someone, this could be a difficult time where you're not feeling really positive with your money. I don't know if you're like in between jobs or you're just not happy where you are on your job. Like there's some tension and some type of disappointment around money right now. Okay. Let's see. So right now, when it comes to your money, for some of you, you're wondering what's happening. This may be a time where you are wondering if you should possibly pull back. If you are used to a certain lifestyle, you're looking and trying to find ways on how you can cut back and streamline your expenses. That does make sense, especially if you're in between jobs or if there's some type of friction going on right now where you're not really satisfied with the income right now. Now, for others, right, this is a time that you're actually meeting your goals. You've set some goals right now. You're very close to meeting them. For some of you, you're wondering if right now is a good time to travel. I don't know if you're planning some type of trip or vacation. That's what I thought when I turned on the music. The music feels very like almost Jamaican mixed with, yeah, it's like a Caribbean beat. Somebody might be taking a vacation over to the islands. I'm hearing Cayman Islands, something. And so there could be some travel that you're thinking about or you're planning for. You've saved up and about to take some type of vacation or trip. I feel like for overall, for the majority of you, you feel very inspired when it comes to money. Even if you're not satisfied, there's some prospect that's up right now. You've been looking for an alternative to what it is that you're doing. And there's some clarity that you're seeking about this new position or this new job that you're inquiring about. If you did plan that trip, you're wondering if you should still go. Should you still go, even though you might be kind of not sure with the job that you have right now? There's not a lot of clarity right now. And so you're questioning whether or not you should still go or whether or not this is a good time to go. I don't know, because on one hand, I got the energy of needing to cut back and streamline. But at the same time, if this is something that you've already planned, which means that you probably most likely have already paid for it. So if that's the case, it might not be a lot you can do, which is also still causing you to question whether or not you should go. But if you haven't planned it and paid for it, that's something to consider here. Yeah, for someone, there's something new that you are looking into, some new creative venture that might require some money. And so, but before doing this though, there's a need to look into the specifics of it and possibly even get more information. It sounds like it could be something that sounds good, but I don't know. It almost feels like you're not educated to be able, you don't have the specific knowledge about this, the ins and outs or the details about this possible venture. And so there's some need to speak to someone who has been educated or highly knows about this specifically, somebody who has like a specialty in this. That's what I mean when I say educated, somebody who knows about this specifically, to seek counsel from someone who has the knowledge around this. It almost feels like you could be in a time where it feels like you have it, but even if you feel like you have it and it's a risk that won't take you under, Spirit is still saying to seek some counsel around this before taking this leap, before making this investment in this venture. And for others, this will, in fact, after doing due diligence, right, this may, in fact, turn out to be something that ends up being very rewarding. It may end up being something that brings lots of recognition as well and prosperity. Long term. So there's something about a venture, something that will require some kind of investment of money, but there's a need to get more information, right? There's a need to make sure you do due diligence around this. And that could be just making sure you're considering all the different options. There may, in fact, be something that will give the same quality for a much less price, right? And so in that, it's not wasting unnecessary money. What else about Pisces? What else about Pisces right now? This doesn't feel like a hard time overall. I feel like this is a really good time with money right now. Things feel really easy. There may be a need to just move wisely with your money, and possibly continue to plan for the future. If things feel easy, this may be a time to stack for more difficult times. If it's easy, why not, right? Yeah, because I see a lot of stability coming in for you, a lot of stability and success with your monies. You may, in fact, be connected to people who are also very stable and successful, and the energy that you all bring together creates more of the same. There's like a chemistry that you have with this person that creates success. Yeah, I'm getting more about venturing, like some new skill or investment is coming up here. You may not even know about this yet. This is something that is approaching you. Someone may be thinking about you when it comes to a good opportunity of some kind. Or you may be collaborating with someone in some type of way, or coupling with someone. To make something go more smoothly. There's something about you being on board that's going to cause it to be even more successful. Someone may have you in mind and about to approach you about some type of business deal. And again, it feels like a good deal, like it's actually going to turn out to be very beneficial for the both of you. For some of you, you're just sitting back stacking your coins. I have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Magician, and the Eight of Pentacles. You work and you go home. You're just stacking your coins, right? And just kind of watching your bank account stack up. And if you have yet to see that, right? If you are someone that's like living from month to month, this may be a time to just work and go home, right? And just watch it stack up until you get ahead again. There's something about the Seven of Pentacles talking about investing, not spending though, just standing back and watching your investments or your incoming money stack up, and not spending with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is talking about hold your ground and working diligently. So this may be a time to stack. Especially, it doesn't matter if times are good or they seem very easy right now, right? This is the perfect time to stack, even more so to prepare for unforeseen times. If nothing else, right? This could also be a time, I'm hearing investments as well with the Seven of Pentacles, with the Magician. You are in a very lucky energy right now. This may be a time to diversify. Look at how your stocks are doing if you're invested in the stock market, and see if there's something a little bit. I'm not even going to give advice on that, but this may be a time to look into investments. There may be a way to make more money. I don't know. There's something here about trusting your intuition and the fact that you're in the energy of manifesting quickly. And the Seven of Pentacles, investment. So I'm going to leave that right there. And then the Eight of Pentacles is just really working hard, mastering what you do, being the best and the top at your game, being willing to put in the work and the time and the effort and the consistency to get there. And if you've already been doing that, you may be offered a raise. There's something about being approached by someone. Someone may be watching how good you work and want to work with you or want to move you over to a different division where they feel like you will be more profitable for the company. Someone may be getting a raise here. There's some respect that you've earned within the workplace because of your ethics around work. So your money looks good. Your money looks good. And if it's not a traditional workplace, this is whatever you do for work. Whatever you do for work, even if you work for yourself, okay? That's what I'm getting for money. Anything else? Anything else for money for Pisces? I was going to say for Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles came out for you. Let's see, anything else for Pisces? For a small few, I do feel like this could be a difficult time. I did get the Three of Swords, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing bad. That just means that there's something that's disappointing with where you are. That doesn't mean you're struggling, right? Overall, it feels like you're doing really well in the money area, right? Things are consistent. they're improving, and your gains are, becoming more and more. I don't see any declines here. Lastly, I have the Empress, the Strength, and the Six of Pentacles. Again, the Empress represents good fortune. The Empress sits and just receives. Very attractive. She just receives and recognizes that she's not in a rush to make decisions because she has options. And so she's very relaxed in her position. And she's successful. There's almost like also having the energy of whatever you decide to do will grow. It'll be successful. That may be why people want to work with you right now. Also, being in a strong position with the Strength. Did I show you these cards? The Empress, the Strength, and the Six of Pentacles. Being in a strong position right now, or a sound venture. This is being connected with something that is solid. It's solid. And though it may not be like wild, growing crazy, it's stable and balanced. And if it's maintained, it has no option but to grow, right? It's good. Whatever you have going on here as far as a venture, or whatever your position is at work, it doesn't look like, you're in danger of losing your job, right? And you're very heavily supported with the Six of Pentacles. You may even have a very beautiful credit score where people are just throwing offers at you. Come over here, let us give you some money, right? At good APR rates too. You may have lenders trying to contact you to get you to come and do business with their company because your credit is good. That's for money. Let's take a look at love. Love boat. Y'all remember? Where are my old heads at? Who remembers the love boat? We'll be making love. All right. So lastly, we have love. What does love look like for Pisces? And we're going to use my Tarot of the Heart, 50 Ways to Divine Love deck. We're about to divine your love life, Pisces. Okay. 50 Ways to Divine Love for Pisces. Let's see. Give me 1 second. For Pisces. Love for Pisces. All right. Sorry about that, Pisces. Okay, so for Pisces, let's take a look at love for Pisces. All right, for Pisces. All right, so the Judgment comes out for you. So I feel like when it comes to love, this is a season where you could possibly be taking a look back to the past, having a lot of reflective moments. A lot of things make sense right now that possibly did not in the moment. You may be looking at situations in the past and how you actually related in those situations, whether you're, patting yourself on the back or whether you're judging yourself, right? There's a lot of reflection right now around love for you. It feels like there's a lot of assessing the past going on right now. Even if you are in a relationship right now, there's some assessing of the past right now. And you could be judging yourself when it comes to love. Whether that, like I said, whether you're giving yourself kudos, you could be realizing, whew, I missed that one by an inch, right? Good thing I, walked away from that. Or you could be like, dang, I sure messed that up, right? It could be either or. There's some um, light bulb that's going off in your head, about love. And there may even be some wanting to make things right for some of you, giving an account to what's been done. Because I'm looking at these two angels that's blowing the trumpet over the top of these two divine figures who actually looks like they're getting up out of their grave. So there's something about the past that's being awakened right now. You may find yourself just kind of like, reverberating in the past in some type of way. And it doesn't have to be bad. This could be you just being, thankful for where you are right now. There's something about just recognizing where you are right now and how you got here. This is the energy that's coming out around love for you. Um, let's see. I'm going to clarify this before I move on. Why is the judgment coming out for the love energy for Pisces around this time? So I have the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Justice. Yeah. So there's some balancing things out and trying to justify things in your mind right now. Now, for somebody, this could be between two different people. I have the Emperor here and the King of Wands. You could be thinking about, two different people from the past. You could be thinking about more than one and how it turned out. Um, Possibly even wanting to make things right, or they may want to make things right with you. Yeah. One of them may have been super romantic and just over the top with the, pursuit, right? Very affectionate and passionate. And the other one could have been very opposite of that, very stoic and father like, very protective and stable and very mature, very loyal. Both of them feel like really good energies, but just very different. There's something about these energies in the past that's causing you to think back. It feels like something is unresolved with the justice coming out here. So why is Pisces thinking back in these terms, in the terms of justice? So we have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the World. There was something about this. I don't know if it was because you were very mature, very immature, and very young, didn't realize what you had. Right now, you see that there's some level of healing that's happening. And you may actually be in a very fulfilling, mature relationship right now, but there's something about this past that comes up. Maybe it's bothering you. Let's see. What's given you life in this season when it comes to love? Okay, somebody's not even in a relationship. Somebody's not in a relationship. Or you're taking a break from the relationship that you're in. Is that why you're reflecting? Someone could be taking a time out of the relationship right now. And that's giving you life. The fact that you are like by yourself. There's something about that that is refreshing you. This may be needed in this moment. I don't know. The justice did come out. There's something about needing to possibly give back to yourself in this time. Maybe you didn't feel like you were getting just dues where you were, so you stepped away. And this may be a time that you're not really, for some of you, you're not even worried about a relationship. You're just really enjoying your singleness and appreciating family and friends, right? For some of you. There may be some healing that you're doing too. With this Five of Pentacles, this talks about giving a lot and not getting back what you've given. And so this may be a time that you are loving on yourself and not really concerned with a relationship, whether or not you just temporarily stepped away. Maybe you're in separation for a minute, or you stepped away to heal before going back into a relationship. I asked what's giving you life, and the Hermit came out. So for somebody, they're enjoying their singleness right now. All right, we have the Empress coming out here. Is there someone giving to Pisces right now? Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here for Pisces? We have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Emperor comes out again. Stable, mature, love, that's loyal and very, loyal. So you have someone that's loyal. Even though things may not have seemed very balanced, this says that it's loyal and it's stable. Who is this Empress? Some part of me feels like this is something that you're remembering. This has something to do with that judgment. This is something you're remembering from the past. Who is the Empress? Yeah, this is someone who actually moved away from the relationship and empowered themselves. So this could definitely have something to do with the judgment, just trying to reconcile the past. Let's take a look. What else? What else does Pisces need to know about love right now? Anything Pisces need to know about love right now? What does Pisces need to know about love right now? Okay. The moon, which is a Pisces energy, loving yourself and justice. So the moon and justice, what Pisces needs to know right now. I feel like you're confused about something right now. There's something that is unclear, that you are not certain about. You're shaky about what it is that you want. You may be very unstable in your emotions at the moment. You may say that you want one thing, but underneath the surface, there's some other desire that you're desiring. There's something that you're indecisive about and that you're not being totally honest about. There's something you're hiding when it comes to love. You're not being honest about to yourself about this. What is Pisces hiding? We have the Fool here. New love or deepening of a relationship. So either you're wanting to start something new, or you're not being honest about who you're connected with and the fact that you feel very deeply about them right now. Maybe you're afraid to fall in love again. Maybe you're afraid to really show your emotions. And instead of chasing it, you just kind of put that energy and that focus on yourself. There's like hero syndrome towards yourself. Which is that's not a bad thing, right? You're choosing to love yourself instead of chasing love. But it's just not, you're not being honest about it for someone here. I feel like you're not truly being honest about your feelings in totality. There's something here. And there may be something to do with when we have justice here. Justice brings in like some level of advocacy. And so if there was some mistreatment, right, there's also going to be some leveling out of the one who was mistreated. So Pisces, if you've been mistreated in a relationship, like this is going to be made right, right? The scales will be balanced in your favor. I don't know if sometimes justice can also talk about, a separation, some type of legal proceeding or court hearing. There's something like that. I don't know. It could have something to do with that here. Let's see. Why is justice here for Pisces? Listen, I don't be wanting to go into all of this. So I'm going to end it after I clarify justice. Yep. Two of Cups. And Lovers. Okay, I can't lie. That's what came out. Two of Cups and Lovers. So There could be like some type of, permanent thing happening here. And so, but it feels like you're in a position to really take care and love yourself. You're ready to do that for yourself. And so, if that's the energy that you're in, and not necessarily just jumping into something new, it feels like you're in a space where you're just really wanting to heal and take care of yourself. That's okay. If this is resonating for love for you, okay? Anything else Pisces need to know? Um, any other advice for Pisces? The star. Don't lose hope in love. Like, hope for the future. Just because, things don't exactly turn out exactly the way we want, Spirit doesn't want you to lose your ability to love. Continue to love and be open to it. Okay. Anything else for Pisces? Love may in fact show up, I'm hearing, in a whole different way than you expect. And so be open. And also embody what it is that you desire. Okay? If you want someone loyal, then you be loyal. If you want someone affectionate, then try to understand what that is. If you want someone honest and who's reciprocal, right? And who can communicate, then you need to display those types of energies as well, or maybe work on them, perfect them. And so that's what I have with love. Let's see. So that's what came out here for the current energy. I want to look at projections of love. What does the future hold for Pisces when it comes to love? What does the future hold for Pisces when it comes to love? All right, we have the Fool and the Sun. The Sun came out sideways, and so there is a new beginning coming in that's possible for you. Now, how happy you are, the conditions of this new beginning and the potential of it, I really do feel like it really depends on you, on your ability to receive it. Again, as I was just saying, like, whatever that is that you desire, there may need to be some soul searching. Like, what do you want? Do you know the majority of people can't even tell you like what it is that they want, other than just someone to share their life with? They can't give you any specifics. And that's because there hasn't been a lot of work done around discovering who we are. When you just do the work around discovering who you are, then you're more apt to be more specific about what it is that you want in love, or what that person looks like that you'd be willing to share your life with. Like, what does compatibility look like for you? And so part of this has a lot to do with you, your ability to receive love. It's coming with the Fool, new love, new opportunities, right? That may also be putting yourself in a position to be found or to run into a possible mate, right? This is showing up in the energy, in the environment where love is available. And then the Sun is definitely possibly long-term, lots of fulfillment, even possibly kids for those of you that may still want kids. But it depends on you. What is it that Pisces can expect? Let's see. When will this new love come in for Pisces? Let's see. We're going to do some time frames here. So you said new love is coming in, new love opportunities. When will this new love come in for Pisces? When will the new love come in for Pisces? We have Six of Pentacles and the Hermit. Okay. Ooh, so for some of you, it could actually be a while, because Pentacles are years or months. So you have some time, possibly. Ten of Pentacles, okay. Let's get one more. When can Pisces expect something real, something viable, something that aligns with what they're looking for? Okay, and I got Wands, Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. And wands are actually days. They could be weeks. So for some of you, I mean, depending on how ready you are to receive it. The Queen of Wands talks about this very attractive energy. Some of you guys are really attractive. Like your dating schedule is going to be overbooked. But it depends on when you're ready to open that back up. The question is, should you open up immediately, or should you wait and continue doing the self-work? This is a very vast time frame, from weeks to possibly months and years. And so it just depends on if you're ready or not. I don't think there's any wrong answer at any particular time frame. It just depends on when you're ready, I think. 8 to 9 weeks, 9 to 10 months or years. And so, and on the bottom we have Charity, which talks about Charity is someone who is loved by their community. It's someone who has a lot of virtue and connects with people in a way that makes them feel loved and at home. This could speak about the person that's coming towards you, or the person that you are, Pisces. Charity, someone who gives a lot of themselves and is connected to the needs of others. Someone who is very protective and particular about those connected to them as well. And so that's what I get in terms of love. I hope that helps. Again, this was your birthday reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know if you have questions, if you have any requests, let me know. You are more than welcome to comment them, or you can email me as well. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Pisces. And if it didn't resonate, don't worry. You don't have to make it fit. There could have been parts that did resonate that was specific to you. It could have been parts that was not. I'm reading for like the sign of Pisces. There's a plethora of, people that will tap in, and resonate with this. And so if you're looking for something personal that you want specifically to you, all you need to do is just email me. Okay, you can email me. You can go over to my calendar as well, and we can connect like that. Okay. And with that being said, I am going to end this video because it is 1 hour and 38 minutes. And I just wanted to come on and give you some birthday love, Pisces. Happy birthday. And it's better late than never, right? I just have to wait till I was in the right energy to make sure that I give you the love that you deserve. Okay. So thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you are doing well. It looks good. It feels good. I'm so excited that you are going after what it is that you love and that there are good things that are waiting for you as we look forward in the future here. And it all is up to you. Like, what do you want? It's available, is what Spirit is saying. And so, until next time, Pisces, make sure you like, share, and comment. Okay. It does help to support my page. And I am so very appreciative of each and every one of you. Until next time, love you and enjoy this season that you're in. Okay. Bye.